Hi all. Today I will show you a selection of cool RPG games. In my opinion, we will have something to play at the end of 2022 and next year. This and the next year seemed to me quite saturated in relation to games in the RPG genre, and I immediately realized that I would make more than one video in this genre. If you like cool, memorable story and gameplay games, with a pinch of darkness and mystery, then watch this video until the end. Also, if this is your first time on our channel, and you really liked our selection, then subscribe, press your finger up and enjoy. Let's go. Forspoken. Forspoken is a story-driven RPG from Luminous Production, Square Enix's in-house studio. Players take on the role of Free Holland, who is trying to master her magical abilities, without which it is simply impossible to survive in the fantastic and very dangerous region of Asia. We are offered a hero girl, various magical abilities, cool animals, much more and, of course, an open world. While searching for her way home, Free must use her newfound magical abilities to travel across the vast expanse chosen with monsters and defeat powerful matriarchs called Tanta. Forspoken harnesses the full power of the PlayStation 5 console, revealing the Luminous Productions, creators of Final Fantasy XV, philosophy of combining never-before-seen game ideas and evolving technological capabilities. Elden Ring. Elden Ring is the next game from From Software, developers of Demon's Souls, Dark Souls, Bloodborne and more. It will have the usual boss fights, and a gloomy world. In these aspects of the studio there is no equal. Even cooler, Elden Ring is being developed in collaboration with George R.R. Martin, the creator of A Song of Ice and Fire. The game takes place in the Midlands, a country ruled by Queen Marika the Eternal. In the past, life in the Middle Lands depended on the Ring of Elden, from which the world tree grows. Both of them endowed the lands with a golden light, a special kind of grace sent to all the inhabitants of this country, great and small. Bearers of light recognized each other by the light in their eyes, and those who lost the light of grace were called the Tarnished, and banished away among these exiles were the ancestors of the game character. Elden Ring is a huge world with open fields, multiple situations and gigantic dungeons, where complex 3D structures fit together. Travel, overcome mortal dangers and rejoice in success. You can not only change the appearance of the character, but also combine weapons, armor and items. Develop your character to your liking. Build muscle or comprehend the mysteries of enchantment. Lies of P. Lies of P is an adventure RPG inspired by the Dark Souls series, Bloodborne and the Tale of Pinocchio. Lies of P is set in the city of Krat, inspired by late 19th and early 20th century Europe. The protagonist of the game is Pinocchio, a puppet mechanoid who must find Mr. Geppetto in a city drowning in madness and bloodlust. Players help Pinocchio with his difficult task by fighting against various opponents, completing optional tasks, creating new types of weapons and changing the appearance and skills of their hero. Also, players are waiting for a unique life system, which allows one way or another to deal with tasks, which, in turn, affects the ending of the game. However, how this will be implemented is not known. The visual concept of the game is very dark because the developers set themselves the task of rethinking the fairy tale in a cruel way, which they did very well. Black Mitch Wukong. Black Myth. Wukong is an action game based on the famous Journey to the West, which follows the adventures of Monkey King Sun Wukong. The game also tells the story of the Monkey King, but the story itself is completely different. The gameplay in Black Myth is reminiscent of third-person action games. The Monkey King uses a variety of weapons to fight numerous opponents in various locations, using his mythical abilities. In Journey to the West, Sun Wukong is known for his incredible strength and speed, as well as his ability to transform into animals. All this was shown to us in the Black Myth trailer. The protagonist carries a magical black metal staff that can change size to suit the needs of its owner. According to the book, Wukong has skills that include transformation into various people, animals, and objects, creation of their own copies, incredible ability to jump, allowing them to overcome a distance of 108,000 li in a jump. This is about 53,000 kilometers. Manipulation of the weather, spells to control gods and spirits, various forms of martial arts, including both armed and unarmed combat, and a special way of breathing that grants him immortality. Little is known about the plot itself, but we hope that it will be as colorful as what we see on the screen now. Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert is a third-person multiplayer role-playing game set in a dark fantasy setting that is a prequel to the MMO Black Desert. The main character's name is Macduff, the son of Martinus. He leads a detachment of mercenaries, constantly feels responsible for the team, and worries about those who rely on him. The character has a tragic past that catches up with him, no matter how hard he tries not to escape from it. The stories of several characters await you, whose fates are intertwined with the main character and his group of mercenaries. Each hero has their own unique roots and backstory that influence everything from the decisions they make to the gear they wear. This also extends to locations that are full of other mercenary groups. Each has its own interests and characteristics. The game will offer you an exciting one-player campaign, replete with quests based on the exploits of mercenaries. Among the features of Crimson Desert worth noting are realistic open world, survival elements, large-scale battles, crafting and trading, searching for secrets and bosses, quests, large-scale sieges, weather changes and time of day, single-user missions and the ability to team up with other players. Thymesia. Thymesia is a Dark Soul-like third-person action game. The setting is a once prosperous kingdom that is rapidly descending into chaos due to an attempt to ban alchemy. The protagonist, an amnesiac man wearing a plague doctor mask named Corvus, should shed light on the events. The hero knows how to use conventional weapons and kill enemies with the force of disease. These are special skills that drop from bosses. In addition, there are several endings. The final will depend on the decisions made and the items collected. The main character can improve and modify weapons for further battles with monsters. Also, the main character can turn into a crow. Project Relic. Project Relic takes place in a fantasy world that looks like an alternate Middle Ages. The protagonist will have to fight hordes of enemies, find mysterious relics, upgrade his equipment and unravel the secrets of this world. The game takes place in the post-apocalypse after the attack of mysterious monsters, nicknamed Cruel. Players can move around the location, but they will not have to level up and collect weapons. The developers promise a complete absence of a system of equipment and levels, and development is carried out by finding and using runes with relic stones. Many custom game is co-op. According to the developers, they are aimed at creating the best entertainment that goes beyond the normal and want to give future players the opportunity to visit the new world and experience the pleasure that they have not received before. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel, it will help us a lot, and also write your expected games in 2022 to 2023 in the comments, and the games you would like to see in the next release. Thanks everyone, bye.